flush them out. You can see they're starting to move away there, but they're ticking for 5 damage. They're definitely going to go down.
Looks like...
Ma che diavolo era successo?
Some, it looks like Thief smelt it.
Yeah, Thief smelt it.
Little gross. Gross. It does do a lot of damage, though.
Ooh,
Taking a slurp.
Interesting.
Ma che diavolo era successo?
I think with 7 left, absolutely.
Okay.
You're in a situation now where you wanna be topped off if that's a possibility. Because imagine that you're down to like a 1v2, 1v1 right here.
Okay, well here we go. That's definitely worth it. Okay, be careful of the storm.
58.
Oh wait,
flying in. No one is occupying the top of this very beautifully built metal tower. Who is this? King Richard and the Feet gets knocked out of the storm. 5 left. That means there's 4 players up potentially. Not a whole lot.
I'm not liking this because he doesn't own any of these walls. He just owns the ceiling above him. So if there's a player below him, they can literally edit up through him, and there's nothing he can do about it.
Based on the gunfire, though, it might not matter that he doesn't own it because it might not be up too much longer. We'll see here in a sec. He's going to try and build as an attempt to defend against the explodes there, but
quello si è esploso da solo.
He's just got to push up. They're still stuck above him. This wood structure that's right. He's moving up. He's moving underneath.
Look. Nice.
Agony.
This is the right call. You eliminate them and pick up all their stuff. Now you've got more mats, more ammo, potentially weapons. The thermal, they're not useful, but the extra ammo, the extra mats, definitely is going to come in key.
1v1v1 situation. Size has 6 eliminations already, so
mancano gli ultimi
so
3.
long as Agony has 1, which I almost guarantee that he does.
Oh my gosh, I love that bouncer player there.
Aggressive bounce pad.
Just to reposition.
Editing.
Oh, wait. Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Panic sounds.
I'm really scared. Panic sounds. What? Okay, so that was weird. He basically bounced up, but there was another floor to catch him, so he couldn't go down.
And amidst that, like, back and forth with himself inside this little, like, maybe 2x2 area, that structure above him got built, and another opponent is, like, right above him now.
Do you think he should bounce her down, or you think he's trying to maintain high ground?
If he drops all the way down and he can see the base of the structure, he could drop it and expose everybody. Now, flying away out of the storm kicks him out. It's a 1v1 situation here. Sice, underneath, the drop! The elimination of fall damage. But that secures...
Pure 7 kill e win.
Sice and Agony. Well done.
Look, they have 7 eliminations. So here in game 1, they put 7 at least, but that's without his teammate, right?
Quindi hanno un moltiplicatore per 5 questi.
Says, look, I was either going to win this or I was going to actually wrecking ball. Luckily,
why not both?
Why not both?
Just get the king. LOL forehead. Now it's funny too. The very last thing there, you saw Ghost Emote dropping down past, almost like a "Hey, I'm here, bye." As he kind of plummeted. You hate to see it.
You hate to see it. Let's check out the final moments coming in from our first game of the day for NA. Let's see how things went the way they did. Look at that.
Out of the storm.
Oh my god. No, he died to fucking storm.
So, I'm curious. If one of 2 things happened there. Ghost started the wall, right? Mm-hmm. So I'd assume he jumps down wall ramp. One of 2 things happened. 1, he was either surprised that there was a player there and didn't build. 2, he ran out of mats.
It almost potentially looked like the Sice was shooting up and knocked the floor out. That is, like he was trying to do the wall, and then floor to like catch himself.
Yeah,
knocked out the piece it was connected to, so he couldn't build anything.
That was it. And
now, that crazy play in the very end there, not the only highlight from the game. Let's take a look at the rest of the highlights from match 1 for NA for today. It was a very early game, and we've mentioned a number of times, early game engagements are going to be super important. These, depending on your setup, can also almost be like free elimination points to start the game, and that's like a good buffer. Even if you're smacking a burger on the ground, okay, we understand.
He had fries.
He did, and maybe Vivid was just hungry. All right. Maybe next time ask. You can share. You can be a nice guy. You can be a nice burger man. Okay.
Tomato is the evil one. So Beef Boss is the nice one.
Tomato, he's the mischievous one because, I mean, everybody thinks he's a vegetable, but he's not.
Ooh, interesting.
He's a surprise. He's not.
Ooh. Point blank revolver. Okay.
Well done.
Well, this is here in Retail Row, right?
Oh, Sidian!
Goes down. Sees, what did you learn last time? You're going to Tilted. You got to go back to tilted. A lot of really good long range snipes. The snipes are always very impressive, but right here at the end, this is the finish. If you watch, so we got one dropping out there. Watch these shots up right here. See the structure? That might have been what happened. Is he shot the floor out, and Ghost Timo couldn't wall ramp to catch himself.
Wow.
Fall damage took over, and that was that. Channeled his inner Tim Tam in, and
Dici per loro, vado a prendere qualcosa da mangiare intanto.
Elimination. We do have a very hype clip to show of our friend Lupo here, so let's take a look at that and see Lupo get excited.
Okay, Tim.
Tam in, Ruski.
Oh! Whoa, dude, what a shot. That was a good shot.
Those whip snipes, man.
Yeah.
Just a quick flick and left click, and that's it. That's it. That's all you got to do, man. Like I've said before, if you just click on them, you do damage.
Yep.
If you don't click on them, actually, surprise, you don't do damage. That's like, I guess, maybe a grenade or a clinger or maybe a rocket.
Grenade launcher.
Could be a grenade launcher.
Bouncer.
I mean, you won't really do damage with the bouncer, but yeah, spike trap, you don't have to click right on them. Okay, so most of the time, click on them. A majority of the time, click on your opponents.
That is a life lesson coming at you from Dr. Lupo. But, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a short break. Don't get too far. We'll be back in very soon. Don't worry. We'll be back. See you soon.
In the break, do a handstand. Thanks. Don't hurt yourself.
Ma dove sono questi qua? Pa-pa-pa-pa-ra. Mica Fuxo, sei ancora vivo? Cosa Leo era off? Dal nulla è crashata la live, raga. Buonanotte, magari. Ma non è che è crashata la live, non lo so, dal nulla OBS si è messo in connessione. Senza senso. Brutta persona che è Gesù. Buonasera Bruno. Raga, ma il diavolo chi è? Avrà cambiato nick? Cioè raga, ancora qua c'ho il coso del processore. Devo andarla a buttare. Che cazzo c'ho qua nella scrivania? Ah, la cintura. Facciamo una storia. Così sto mega setup. Ma quanto cazzo pesa sta scheda video, raga? Ok. Raga, sono in live su YouTube. Ci guardiamo le skirmish insieme. Niente. Non capisco perché il monitor da 144 Hz si vede tipo che farfalla.
Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you did a handstand, took a picture of it, and tweeted at us because Dr. Lupo asked you to do it. Hopefully you came through.
15 seconds minimum.
Dove cazzo lo prendo il link di
Because
YouTube?
I will judge every single one individually. So
Allora.
don't mess up.
That's right. I'm Zeke. That is Dr. Lupo.
True. It's me.
Remember, it has to be 15 seconds. So video, Twitter, tweet at us.
Zeke did it
hashtag
too.
Summer Skirmish.
The entire 5-minute
I
break
did.
was actually doing a handstand.
I actually just did it on this chair and then
It was very
sat back down.
dangerous. It was very dangerous.
I almost died. It was
You did.
so close.
You
It
did.
was almost eliminated.
But that's why we keep you around, because you do the crazy stuff.
Allora.
The crazy stuff.
Condividi.
Oh boy. Why don't you tell the folks at home about the format? Because obviously things are a little bit different this
Things
time around.
Are a little bit different
Oh my
because this is a
God,
Twitch
today was
Rivals
so sorry.
Summer Skirmish event. We're still holding on to the Kingpin format from last week, the Week 5 format, but this time around things, they're adjusted a bit. Teams will compete in a series of duo matches. Each day it's 5 for each region, 5 matches, until 5 matches have been completed. Each elimination, 1 point apiece, and if you get your duo gets 7 or more, you activate the Wrecking Ball bonus. That's a 2 times
mi
multiplier
dimenticato di
to
scrivere
the
per fare i
next
suoi
game's
vabbè, sti
elimination
cazzi.
points. Now, Wrecking Ball or not, if you secure the Victory Royale, you activate the Kingpin bonus, and that is a 3 times multiplier for the elimination points. And like I said, this is the portion that is a little bit different. Twitch Rivals Summer Skirmish, we're spicing it up. You know, little paprika on the top, little on top, whatever you like. All right, whatever you like, Zeke. And that's it. What that means is every single game is a fresh start. It's a clean slate, so to say. So players, you might not have done too well last game. Does not matter. You can come back this game, secure a really high elimination count, and come away with a pretty big prize.
Yeah, definitely. We're swapping up the format. We like the Kingpin so far, it seems. It's been it's led to a lot of action. So now rather than saying, hey, play, and then at the end of the day, you're kind of going to fall where you fall, every game is fresh. So it's like, hey, you didn't do well, don't worry about it. You got 4 more games to show up, play your heart out. We've seen some people really show up.
Devo trovare un qualcosa
Everyone is shut
per
up, because if you
tenere il
don't,
telefono
then
Well,
player
fisso,
count in the game is
se me lo
extremely
carica
low,
pure.
and the game would be pretty boring. So
Ragazzi,
show
vabbè.
up to every match if you are one of the streamers from Twitch that is part of this. Thank you.
Thank you very much. We also have a
non
clip
poi
of Dr.
hanno dato 2 mesi
I mean,
domiciliari.
hey, look, I mean, I'm just ready to watch them. Let's take a
E
look
benvenuto
together. It could be
DCZ1
anything.
HP.
It could be, but it's not going to be, Zeke. It's going to be embarrassing.
It's going to be
It's
embarrassing.
going to hurt me emotionally, physically.
Emotionally,
I'm ready. Let's do it.
physically.
You ready? Let's
Are
do
you
it.
certain?
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready.
All right. Doctor,
All right.
what do you think it's going to be?
It's been a lot of the workout video before this, which is totally fine by me. Okay, I really need to pay my bills. Oh no, I recognize this one. This was actually featured on the Fortnite Game Twitter account. This is when Tim and I first realized you get points.
Oh, si sta spegnendo.
You just dropped was that a 67K?
57,900 points.
Oh,
All right, get
I'm
on my level.
so upset.
Get on my level. I challenge you. All right, when we both have free time, which will probably never happen. To a point off in ATKs, all right?
Okay.
I will do a trick and fail it, and then you will probably just drive 3 feet forward and win. Whoever gets the most points wins, and if you win, then you did not lose.
Ooh, there you go.
So there you
I
go.
mean, that's pretty good deal for me there.
Challenge accepted.
Dai, iniziamo, mi sto girando i
Now, I'm sure you guys are
coglioni.
probably curious about the standings from first game, so let's actually take a look at those and see where our players place after the very first game. King Richard goes
King
all the
Richard,
way at the top
carriato.
with 10 eliminations, 10 points on the board, Lupo.
That's crazy, which means they activate the Wrecking Ball bonus. It's a 2 times multiplier for match number 2, which is huge. You could really go big with that. That means to match their score from this one, all they'd have to do is get 5 eliminations. Because I know how to divide 2 by 2, Zeke. I went to school.
Che Pokémon Meet.
I wish that I could as well, but Agony and Sice find themselves in Victory Royale, so they actually have the multiplier of 3 for next game. And
A me
that's
hanno
huge
detto
in
che
itself, right? We
stiamo
saw,
registrando la
earlier in
chiamata e
the EU
cazzate del
games, 2
genere. Poi
teams
sono
actually
messo a
tied
ridere
because
e gli ho
one team dropped
detto
12
di
eliminations,
chiamare.
another team only dropped 4
Se
and
le
they tied
palle.
first place.
Buonasera Matteo.
Pretty good.
And math is a thing, and we know how to do
Ma io
it.
non avevo tolto il
Therefore,
mod a Matteo.
etc. Also, other large words.
Ah sì,
That's
ce l'ha
right.
il
Boom,
mod.
quality content.
That's right. That's what we
Ho
do.
visto
Now,
la chiave
no,
inglese.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
No, you.
How are we so good at
I have
this?
no idea. We're professionals, internet. That's what we do for a living. Trust us, okay? Trust us. You put
What were
us
you?
in these chairs.
What were you gonna say, Dr. Luke?
I have no idea now. Completely distracted. To be quite honest, does it really matter, Zeke? Look at how beautiful you are. All right,
Dang it!
We go
No.
close up on Zeke
No,
real quick?
do not.
Yeah, look. Yeah, can you just smile? Wink at the camera. Just wink. Oh man, how can
hate you.
Yeah, no, you don't.
Listen, what I was gonna say, Lupo, was this is not the only thing that has changed. There's also a schedule.
There is a schedule change, and yes, my shirt is different as well. It's true.
That was
you watched
that's a
EU this
twofer.
morning.
Fine. Okay.
I watched EU this morning. I had something different. Anyway, you mentioned the schedule. Let's take a look at it super quick here. Right now, we are amidst the second block of 5 games from North America for the weekend. That started at 2 p.m. Pacific. You look at your clock right now? Yeah.
Ma
that's
cazzo
in
si
the
monta
past,
lo
'cause we're
schedule?
living in the present, people. Stick with me. All right. And next weekend, we repeat the same schedule again. Europe is 9 a.m. both days, Friday and Saturday, the 24th and 25th. And then North America comes in at 2 p.m. Pacific. And I'm not going to tell you other time zones. I'm going to make you do the work at home, okay? You have to do all the work for converting the time, all right? I bet you can do it. I challenge you. Look it up online right now. Say, 2 p.m. Pacific. What time is that in your time zone? Tag Zeke on Twitter. Let him know. I want to hear his phone vibrate on this table constantly. Do it.
Man.
Just do it.
All right,
Easy.
Lupo. Let
Man.
me ask you this question. I got nothing. For real, though, so now that you've been on the other side,
Yeah.
right?
Oh,
'Cause
yeah.
you've played in the last few weeks.
I played in the last few weeks.
What if you
Sure.
learned, and what has been like a takeaway that you had, right? So obviously you played every week, and now you're on this end, and you now have more information that probably most players don't, right? Because now you can kind of see
Oh, yeah.
everything.
Oh, yeah.
So what have you learned?
I've learned quite a bit. The biggest thing that stood out to me thus far is that if I'm on this side of the desk, then I don't get embarrassed on stream. It's a lot easier, right? I don't
Ma
have
si
to
vede
get
così
eliminated
bianca
by
sta
far superior
webcam.
players. I can actually hide under the desk if at any point I get afraid of the gameplay if it's too advanced for me. So it's a pretty cool little trick that I can do. I can disappear like a spooky ghost. I'm not going to do it right now though, because I want to stay here and look
Okay,
at you.
meglio ora.
You look great today. Just know that.
Beautiful.
For real though, it's crazy to see how advanced a lot of these players are playing. And on top of that, a lot of times these strategies that I've started small on different channels are starting to get, they're permeating maybe through Reddit or Twitter or wherever they're getting picked up by all these. Everybody kind of spreads information.
Yeah.
The Klinger gameplay specifically is one that stands out to me. A lot of people now are chucking the Klingers that hit a wall and you just shoot it out and it activates the explosion immediately.
Mm-hmm.
The damage transfers to anybody that's hiding inside because the wall's not there anymore, and you can get knockdowns very quickly, especially in duos if you coordinate the Klinger toss and gunfire at the exact same time. Yeah, a lot of people are taking advantage of that.
Yeah, we've also seen other coordinated plays. Like yesterday, we watched
Snipes.
2 players. Yep, we had one player with the heavy sniper take out a wall as his teammate fired a hunting rifle shot and eliminated a player. So I'm actually, it's been cool, man. We've gone from duos to solos to duos again, and it's nice seeing players.
Ho scritto sotto
cooperate,
i miei
right?
video.
Like,
Oh yeah.
you can very quickly, and we've even heard the comms, right? Some people are
Cosa
like,
stai
hey, look, I've
parlando,
got this,
bro?
I've got that, I see this, do you need this? So it's really cool seeing everyone kind of like elevate their gameplay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and terrifying for me because that means that if you're watching at home, you're learning more and more ways to be better than me and embarrass me on my channel. If you could please just close your eyes, listen maybe only. I'm just kidding. Please watch. If you don't, I'll know. I'll know.
Listen, at the end of the day, you guys are at home are probably better than me. I mean, you know, I don't even have time to play Fortnite. He's
die over here. Big smile, Chad.
You know, let's hop into game, Lupo.
Let's do it. I'm ready.
This is what this is all about, Lupo. This is fun in the sun, paradise, palms. I'm down there in the pool right there.
I don't believe that. You're sitting next to me at this desk. Please stop lying.
You gave it all away. What are you hoping? And away we go. What are you hoping to see here, Lupo? Game 2.
I'm looking for some players to maybe do some more stack landings. I really like. We saw in the Europe games. We saw a lot of players coordinating these massive fights. You have people stepping in third party, fourth party. These additional duos teams coming in when fights have already been rolling for a little bit. I want to.
Quanto è fastidioso su slide.
Because you don't see it too often. When you see the map. You know, from a really high level top down view.
Ma cazzo fa a pingare
Most of the time,
40
each
in
POI
Grizzard,
has
scusa?
a maximum of like 2 teams at it, unless somebody got really unlucky with the drop. I want to see like,
giusto,
tilted
sempre
or
americano.
lazy links. I want to see 7 teams drop here. All right, everybody go for the same chest. Complete panic on these streamers' faces. All right, I want to see King Richard just get lost in the sauce, my friend. And here you see smacking up the green roof here. This is actually a kind of tricky one. The chest for this section of the roof hides behind another little sidewall. It's right at the corner. I often forget and then panic and get eliminated early because of that. Because I just forget. I have a bad memory. See?
Meno male che non gioca in 4
What's interesting too,
versi,
sometimes there's a chest in
stretch.
the little gazebo there, taking shots at range. King Richard.
You're gonna have to take a big deep breath and pace your shots a little more. Gets 22, 1 tap out there, no shield, which means no minis, no slurp, no big shield on that target. Whoever's moving out across, losing games goes down.
I don't think they had any weapons.
I don't think they did either. In fact, I would almost bet Rich moves out here and just maybe a bludgeon for the eliminate. No.
They had an
merciful
AR.
a green AR too. Got potentially just caught off guard as they were rotating away, maybe trying to get out to a teammate, throws down the gray and says, "Here, Ghost, this is all yours now. It's got your name on it." Cover it.
Che ha scritto quel tizio che avete
Requiem
visto?
is knocked already, which means he has to clutch up. Diggle number goes down. He's got just a great burst. He's going for the elimination, tries to just get that 1 point, and gonna have to try tempo paint the shot mitter. You see here, so he's just said, "We got 1 point. It's all good.
It's all good." You know what's interesting? He was actually fighting 2 duos because in the kill feed I saw earlier he got an elimination, so he's fighting 2 duos.
It is true. Your eyes do work, Zeke. I'm very proud of you.
I know how to read.
There's 2 Pokemains on the screen at one time. Very confusing. Not sure which one of them was really playing. I think maybe there's clones or something.
What
I'm not
is
sure.
going on?
I have no idea. But Pokemon establishing dominance in the southwest corner of Fatal Fields. These trees, pretty common drop spot if you're just looking for trees specifically because they are in fact trees. There's also a chest here, and there's also trees.
More trees?
More trees. Okay, and Poggy's going to move up on top. They're trying to get kind of top down. Poggy losing track of her opponent. Out of resources, out of materials, so she's got to kind of drop down, stay away.
Wait, is someone else third-partying from, like, across the way right now?
Quite possibly. You saw in the middle of that, too. And this is
Ma che
this
sta
is something
facendo?
I do is I'll forget that I've run out of materials and try and build again and again and again. And you saw she tried to put up a wall or 2 in the middle of that. Myth.
It's Liquid Strafe.
Yeah, got Strafe.
Yep, so they're now eliminated. But now what's interesting is she didn't go back for the loot. They're already moving again. So I think that was actually a third party. And that's where they're moving toward right now, is to try and re-engage that team.
We got Ninja and Cloak dropped in the southeast corner of the map. I think they hit up the Wild West.
Ooh.
Oh my!
That
The
was so
Clinger.
mean.
There's a
Knocked down PogChamps in chat for PogChamp getting knocked down in chat.
Rip
More
PogChamp.
Pog's
Nice.
gone. Wow.
Okay,
Those long-range Clinger tosses into just like knocking the wall out, push the damage through the opponent, hide inside their little sneaky box. Now, you see in the feed too, Fear itself, I believe Hysteria, and one more. I think they're all over at Ninja's place right now. Similar to the way that the Solary guys are playing, they're all kind of they're in one location.
Really?
Those 4 are in one spot as well, if I recall.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty,
like
they're
in his
huge nerds.
Oh.
Yeah, what a...
It's kind of like a LAN party.
Sì, ma sono
but-
tende alla safe
I'm
queste.
jealous because I'm a nerd too. I've accepted that about myself, Zeke. All right, that's who I am as a person. Got Miss Team KK and Stat Sigil sitting out at the racetrack. You hear they're kind of coordinating. Let's actually listen in for a second here, Zeke. What do you think?
That sounds like a plan. Let's listen in.
Let's do it.
stanno facendo?
Where was he? Was he here?
Yeah, upstairs. To your left. One's pushing up towards you right now. I'm knocking him down. I knocked him down. He's on you. To your right.
I hit him. He's so hurt. I hit him with the purple shotty. He finished Fate's parallax again.
No! Fuck!
Could not establish, couldn't get the elimination against Parallax there. But you heard just before that, the communication.
Uno di vita.
Unparalleled. Yep, exactly where she was going, exactly what she saw. Back and forth between the two of them was wonderful.
And that's what you need. That's what you need in these duos, right? Is every little bit of information you can give someone. That's just because if you're guessing, right? If it's being you playing and you know something that I don't know, and I turn a corner, there's a player there, but you knew that and you didn't tell me that. How am I supposed to know that, Luke?
Not only do you get eliminated in the game, Zeke, but then you're also upset with me afterwards.
C'è la bocca aperta questa.
I could never be upset with that.
I have to write you a poem to make you not mad at me. That's what would happen.
Oh, okay. That sounds like
that would be our life.
You could do that all the time. I'm cool with that.
I could, but I don't.
You don't want to break the internet with how amazing it would be.
It would
That's
be
fair.
beautiful. You would cry on stream. Okay. Vivid sneaking around, catches
yeah.
off guard down below, but ends up potentially backfiring. We'll see here. Vivid.
Ouch.
He ouch. Ouch is right, my friend. He shot you. Look out. Now he's got to can himself in, takes the shotgun shot, knocks the floor underneath, actually kind of gives Vivid a chance to heal up even more because now he's got 2 layers above him,
right?
Between him and the opponent. Plus the zone's coming in. He's a greasy. He's got quite a bit of ways to go. 1:32 left. And it's going to take him a bit to get that far.
Yeah.
So 2 bandages going to he's probably top out right now. 66 HP. Teammate dropping in.
Well, 36.
36, yeah. I spoke too soon. A quick snapshot goes for just a quick headshot peeking from the top dog. Has 6 HP left. Vivid, sneak your way away, my friend. Not like this.
Just turn.
Not like this.
Just run. Yeah, there you go. Use the house for cover. Okay.
The zone might... and the storm.
Oh, no.
The storm. Best player in the game might show up here in just a second.
Now, here's the thing. Does he go for the elim or let himself fall to the storm? What do you think?
He has to go for
the gosh. Okay.
Come on, take the snapshot. He's gonna tick. 1, 2. He's up. Oh,
sorry, they don't get the kill.
2.
Yeah, you heard him even say that they won't get the elimination.
Yep.
He's just sacrificing himself to the storm. However, he forgets quickly that the storm might potentially also be a streamer, therefore giving points to the storm. Very important. Femstaff getting lasered by pineapples and Teenage, and then as they're still hanging out in the storm a little bit themselves, they were around Fatal, which means they might be on the tail end of Myth and Pokimane.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
They're all moving the same direction. You gotta look out for that.
Gummy's still alive, but with barely any mats. Gonna try and take a rift.
No teammate so have been eliminated earlier. Has the rift is gonna be excellent though. Gummy's gonna end up.
Ci arriva tranquillamente.
Has 3 bounce pads too, so if you end up landing in a bad position, you can kind of build up quick. Actually, just kidding. Has no materials. That's gonna be rough.
But
land at trees, then smack them with a pickaxe.
Oh, I don't know about this. I feel like you should have gone farther. Okay.
Brave choices. Brave. Yeah. Be brave, Zeke. Be brave.
Be brave and bold. That's it.
Looking for elimination.
Misses
a couple shots there, which means now that opponent knows the drop down with a tack shot. He's just gonna push in, see if he can trap this. This one conside. In a little box. Reload again.
Cosa sta facendo?
Cody goes down. Going for the thirst. Get the elimination point.
There you go. Pick up the mats.
There we go.
Okay, so now from nothing to literally 3, 2, 0.
Zeke started at the bottom. Now we hear. Okay.
Ma che stava facendo, raga?
On top, yep.
We got over Melberger goes down.
Look at this, the beef boss. Hey, do you see how the little thing there on the bottom left butt shakes? You see that?
Wait, does it?
Yeah, little ketchup and mustard. It's like whenever it just like moves depending on where your legs are.
That's absolutely incredible. How lifelike.
It's
realistic. They're both the beef boss as well.
They both
Team
are.
Beef Boss in the chat.
Team BB.
Can we tag Zeke on Twitter? Hashtag Team Beef Boss included in that, please. Again, I would like his phone to melt. Zekemus Prime. Look him up. Thank you.
God, why?
It's what we do. Dropping the explode ammo though. Sonny Trust Man Ferreira. Looking. I don't think that door is going to help. That might be a little low. All right. This is in Willy Wonka. You can't shrink down inside that door is not going to do anything. Now don't leave the
rockets.
Yeah, you gotta go pick up the rocket ammo there.
I think he maybe left it for the teammate.
Or maybe they're just team players. They're looking for people coming in from outside the zone saying, listen, you've had a really rough day.
Ma parte la safe.
Spent a lot of time in the rain. Your clothes are probably soaked. You're slowly taking damage. Here, let us just do this for you. They're a good Samaritan act for the day. It's giving someone random some ammunition.
Yeah.
What a nice guy.
What a nice guy indeed. Symphony has competed all week long.
Crea appena ucciso Meat.
Last few weeks, and he's a phenomenal player.
Eppure a pochi meno.
Plus, he tagged me on Twitter after yesterday and said that I did a good job. So I hope he does really well today because he was nice to me.
Yeah.
And that goes a long way.
Yeah. You treat others the way you want to be treated, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I hope that people tweet at Zeke just something random. Maybe just hit your face on your keyboard. Zekemus Prime. Hit him up.
I hate you so much. Listen, guys, don't feel free. Don't feel obligated. You know, you ain't gotta just tweet Dr. Lupo. Say, Dr. Lupo, you looking good. You looking beautiful. You stay beautiful, man.
Chat, you don't have to do what he says. What you do have to do, though, is enjoy gameplay today. And Symphony's moving up the hill here. Moving past, I mentioned to the southwest of him, we call that Mount Olympus there. That was where I was talking about doing those sweet ATK tricks.
Yeah.
Looking for a high score, which does not actually get you anything in game. That's a place to maybe do it if you want to or not. I'm not your dad.
Oh, no.
Krios or D is eliminated as well. Crafty's stuck out in the storm. He's got the med kit. Not bad.
It's
60 seconds before the zone's only ticking for one. He's got plenty of time, assuming the zone isn't 12 miles away, which I don't think that it is.
It's pretty far.
Zeke, let me have this moment of hope, Crafty, please.
Wait, hold on, he's going in for the close range.
That drum gun.
It was Kitty Plays.
What a play. Well done, Crafty. Kitty put up a very, very good fight.
Yeah. And I think she was holding 3 medkits, so now Crafty's going to take his time.
He's going to get in with that.
He's going to be okay. We'll check back in with him in a little bit.
Yesterday, P90 was playing with...
scheduling
issue with him, so Full Nelson is taking his place. Also a very good player. We'll see if they can pull something out here. It's 35. I was about to say 36, and it was 37 right before that, because I know how to count.
Ooh!
What was the
shot
range
on top
on
of the
that?
mountain? Oh my, I can't see through the webcam, but I'm sure it was like 700 meters minimum. It's official ruling. Flying through the air, the drop back away, trying to just mix up. Hopefully P90 is somewhere nearby. She has an angle to try and finish.
But look, she's getting third party. There's someone else down below firing up at her.
Building in underneath. We come back over here to Symphony, who sees a couple targets towards the edge of the safe zone. Got a minute 30 before this thing starts to move.
Oh my god.
What a great find.
Hamlin's enjoy these nades, brother. At the launch pad, he's just getting as aggressive as he can, hoping the teammates over here he can swoop in. Super fast builds there. Drop down from above. Going for the thirst on Hamlin.
You have to. You need those points.
How are we going to eliminate the tallest man in TSM like that? Unbelievable.
Just the tallest.
What
are these edits?
Speed edits from Symphony. I love how fast these guys are.
Oh, Blank finds the elimination. Now, Lupo, that's 4 elims. There's someone else here.
We ain't done yet, Symphony. Keep on rolling, my friend. Just build up. Layer yourself away from your opponent. You don't have any shields, so you don't have time to heal right here, but reloading just as important, especially with a pump action. If you dump through those 5 rounds too fast, you try and engage another opponent, you're just going to feel real bad. It's just like putting 1 shell in at a time.
Quanto cazzo strisciolo? Cioè, un modifica veloce questo, raga.
Just layering on top, staying above, seeing if you can keep that top-down advantage. The compact SMG is you can just spray out the layers that his opponent's building up. Maybe break open the surface, switch to the pump, take the shot, and try and get an elimination. Especially right now, as you have top-down view, hitting the crit is going to be so much easier because, I mean, at that point, all you can see is the person's head.
Right. And now here's the thing, right? He has to make a decision. Storm comes in 8 seconds. Does he disengage? Does he take this fight?
It looks like he's going for the fight. He hit a number of bounce pads there to try and get elevation as fast as possible. He's even outside in the storm right now. He just realizes he's out of bounce pads, and his opponent is now inside the safe zone. If they're still moving away, they might be right there at the edge. They've built up in the middle. Symphony, you need to make a move, my friend. You do have a med kit. I understand that, okay? You're thinking, I'm fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. You only have 10 surfaces left. You have about 100 materials remaining. He's trying to see if they're still being sneaky down underneath.
Yeah, he's got a med kit at this point, right? Any damage, I mean, that's going to put him in elimination range there.
This is
Muore questo, raga.
Not going to lie to you.
He still has so far to go.
But I believe. I guarantee you, he's made out of.
Sta facendo? Ma che sei?
Positions in this. There you go. Just finds his opponent. Gucci Gang goes down. Symphony securing a 5th elimination. Just on his own.
Anything? I mean, there's
minis. That's it. Minis in a dream.
Launchpad, c'è buttato il
He's gonna
launchpad.
run far.
Have time to
Oh, it's not too far.
There's a launch pad right there too. Okay.
See, Symphony had it all planned out. It was. Why am I worried? He knows what he's doing.
Forethought. All right.
Listen, I'm just trying to like build tension. I'm trying to make sure.
Whew.
Look at that. He's
Flies
fine.
right in. Just like we were saying the entire time, don't doubt us. Zeke is really good at this game. Well, what a shot from King Richard here. That legendary thermal.
Yeah, how close?
Just
Six sub elimination
shot.
He's taking a look down into the it's a river made of cement.
Già,
which is
sono messi
actually
troppo
a
bene.
road.
A parte le munizioni.
That's right. Don't question it. Or the cement river down there. It's like Alexia Ray gets an elimination on Parallax in the feed there. King Richard and Ghost are having a little look-see. 15 players remaining. Rich has 3 eliminations. Not sure how many Ghost has, but they're trying to just secure any of these third-party shots. This kind of gameplay, building up a tower, setting up shop, and here's
Praticamente loro sono scesi qui e non sono più mossi.
they're only sitting on what Rich has, which isn't bad because they're very close to establishing, getting the wrecking ball bonus for next game. Right, 2 times multiplier, going for those points. Here we go.
Look at that. Immediately finds
falling
Banger.
to the clingers. The clinger trick, man. You throw those things on the wall and shoot it out. Everybody, just take note on that one. This is the first potentially real tip I will have given you all day today and yesterday.
GG.
Get used to using clingers on walls and then make everyone that's hiding behind them very sad. Rocky going down. Jake's
4 medi
teammate.
dietro.
She has 2 more eliminations.
There's a heavy over
And I
here.
believe didn't Rich have 5?
I don't actually remember. I thought it was 3.
I think that puts if it was 5,
If it was
put it at 7 because I know how to put 2 numbers together. Zeke, I did graduate from 3rd grade.
Okay. Over to Thieves and
C'è
Chat.
5
What I
medi.
like is that they have the heavy sniper. They've got the 3-round burst. They've got a lot of shotgun slugs and 600 light bullets, 10 minis, 100 health. Now, they're obviously missing like a little bit of health, but shield's full.
Somebody's inside.
Oh, they dance.
Ooh.
Symphony, an excellent. He did make, like I said, he did make it in from the zone on the outside. He had that launch pad, ended up in that building. The Thieves and Chaps said no.
Io comunque avevo visto che il tizio aveva preso un hit e invece era ancora full
Ghost
screen.
coming with another 2 eliminations in the time we were cut away too. Because there's so many different fights happening simultaneously. That's one of the craziest parts about Fortnite is as soon as people run into each other and others see it, you have multiple engagements that'll happen from tons of different angles. There's almost too much action sometimes. If everybody could just build 1x1s and wait, that would be just great. I would greatly appreciate it. Please don't really do that. I don't want to fall asleep. Keep doing everything that you're doing right now. Y'all are playing wonderfully.
See, so Lupo, now they have to make their way into the storm. There's only 10 players left. And I'm pretty sure Richard and Demo at least have Wrecking Ball.
They do. So right now, they're already doing exceptionally well.
Right.
But they're playing so well that it would, I'm not going to say they're going to win, but they could maybe win. They're going to win, but they maybe not. Also maybe going to win, but I can't say that, so I'm not going to say it.
Just cover both bases.
But I did say it.
Yeah.
All right, but I'm not going to say it. Taking shots far south side. You got multiple teams building up. Like you said, 10 left. Look at the zone.
It just favored them. So here's the thing. He's got triple rack.
Like his teammate, I believe he's still playing with Benny today, is stuck probably inside that metal box with them. They have an opportunity. That drum gun coming out. He actually drops past, and Triple Rack's teammate cans himself up inside.
Ooh, okay. Dude,
For the shots, he's
aggression.
just looking for an angle. Just looking for an angle.
Lupo, you talked about this. The more aggressive you can be, the more you'll catch your enemies off guard. And if you give them room to breathe, they'll get revives off, they'll get minis off.
Ah, sono 2 team
This is
allora.
actually another team. So 72 Hours was in there as well. Alexia Ray gets eliminated by King Richard with the Great Fall. So the knockdown on the structure got another elimination for them. I feel like they're sitting on 50 eliminations now.
I know.
They're 90% of the feed. These guys are killing it this game. Well done.
Right on me.
There's another player apparently here.
This could maybe be Triple Rex's teammate hiding inside the box. Trying to sneak away, maybe knock out the pyramids. There you go. Peeking up, jumping out through the structure. Right, it's just the way that they're building.
There's someone else here too, Lupo.
There are too many players.
Oh,
Benny going down.
what's happening?
Getting third party from the east side now.
Back up.
I got
Ghost has 2 HP.
right now.
Oh, what a legend.
Go hide.
Look at the 3 med kits. He's going to be okay.
Oh, he's fine. He knew the whole time.
Now hold on, though.
lasciatemi gli scudini.
Now they're on the edge of it, right? So it's going to move a little slower because they're closer to where the final circle is going to be.
No, chug.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I would. Yes, please.
They're gonna start targeting me once they realize.
Imagine if he just taken that extra step, then that extra 4 seconds could have been 100 shield. Okay.
Oh, Richard bounced off the bounce pad. Oh, it didn't. Okay, he bounced off the pad and it hit the wall, but it didn't count as hitting a surface, so he still fell and didn't take fall damage. If that were me, I want you to know, Zeke, the game would have said, "Oh, it's Lupo. Enjoy this fall damage."
Oh, Richard goes down though.
Richard gets shot from the side, south side. The edit, I'm potentially expecting, he walls him inside and wait. Oh, okay. I was thinking, what, Chap doesn't
Did they
want
see him?
the Elam?
There's a guy.
Interesting.
Okay.
Chap and Thieves.
So that's it. It's them versus Ghost EMO.
It is.
And there's only 3 players remaining.
Yeah, there's one.
2 contro 1
Let's actually
sta.
listen. Let's see if we can hear the comms a little bit.
Play low ground and
together, really slow.
he's getting zoned.
They're probably hurting on materials and everything.
Yeah, I hit one hard too. They might be just.
They definitely got my med kit, so they're
Okay. Like almost on mats though. Trying to reload that goddamn gun, dude. The thing is huge.
Oh, you see looking at you with the big boy cannon.
But what do you do in this situation?
You hear him?
He now has no mats.
No mats.
You hear him talking about what weapon the big boy cannon is, what Rich called the heavy sniper, and he's not wrong. That thing is it is beastly, knocking out literally any structure in one shot. Now, Ghost is gonna have to move back across, like you said. No materials to build with. He has some edits, and he can use stuff like this, like a bounce pad to kind of change position, move himself around. But building that ain't happening right now. He still has a launch pad left.
I'm gonna have to.
He's got a ton of ammo.
Here's the thing, though. If he wants to use the launch pad, remember, he has to put it on a structure that he owns.
Yeah,
and right now, this is all red. He doesn't own any of it.
I think that was a little panic swiping the mouse there.
I think he's trying to warn him. He's like, hey,
Trying to make one dude.
Listen,
something.
I'm still up here. Let me win.
They're just gonna wait.
Please.
To...
Plus, he's up against 2 very, very good players. The drop, and he's trying to push it down over the shotgun.
Oh, gosh.
Exposing himself to both players simultaneously. You hear him even just, no!
man. I feel like he just got you baited a little bit.
Potentially one of the worst situations.
Minchia, 8 kilo c'ha,
Chap, we see coming away with 8 eliminations. They doesn't even matter, though. Secures the Kingpin bonus 3 times multiplier for the next game.
Lea,
He's
si
really good
viva!
player. Chap, he's got a history of performing really well in events like this, and they like to do that the mole tunneling. Man, they build those low ground tunnels and hide right inside them. Very sneaky.
Very sneaky. Very sneaky. Let's take a look at the final moments coming in from that last game.
6-5 here. Let me
Let's see. Okay, so look, they kind of debate him, right? Because they know he's going to come down at some point.
Coordinating material drop, and here he comes.
I laced him.
Boom. Man, and you even heard him call it out. He says he's coming down. Oh, they knew, and that's all he could do, right? With no mats, what other options do you have?
That was your best option. Or you hope that they decide to just give up the win and back out of the game. Please. Please do it next time.
They just run into the storm and say, you know what? You can have this.
The only outplay in that situation maybe would have been Ghost pulling up Twitter and quickly DMing both of them and saying, please back out.
Please back out.
Now, that play right at the end isn't the only thing from the game that we have. Let's take a look at a list of highlights from the rest of the game.
Oh, it's Tim.
Tim, get in there. Absolute unit, taking KP out. Reaver from above. Reaver is knocked, though. Tim in a situation in which he has to clutch. Does the wild card activate? It does. Takes Monster D-Face out and KP. Well played, my friend. Well played. Now, I've watched FemSteph on and off for quite a while, and she, like I was literally about to say,
Ho avuto un orgasmo quella.
pretty crazy. A lot of these plays, like that one too, really coming out of the woodwork, and just very beautiful creature there on the previous play there.
come gli entrano i colpi.
Communication super important here.
Yep.
You see, absolutely nothing weird happened a moment ago.
What is that? Beef boss on beef boss?
Hey, listen,
aggression.
There's a lot of infighting between beef bosses right now. Kili Kapowski going down, also a really good player, getting caught off guard by a shotgun shot there. Sony Trust trying to sneak around the outside. So many players. There's so many players in one tunnel. Why is everyone in the tunnel? Please go home from the tunnel. Phase replays get knocked down. Benny and Triple Wreck just trying to build up, establish themselves there. These shots. There you go. TFUE getting taken out by Richard with that thermal, man.
You see that support from like mad long range?
Oh yeah.
Wow. What
Secondo me King Richard avrà goduto quando ha killato TFUE.
Here we go, the very last play. Split materials nonchalantly. Here, you need some more brick? I got you, brother. Oh, look, there's a guy to shoot. Let's do that. Let's win. All right, done.
Man, I really appreciate how they utilize the space down there right there at the end. You saw him, he hid, and they didn't build any walls, because typically you might want to build a wall and say, look, we just need to be careful just in case. They're like, this guy's not maths. There's no way. He's not building anything.
Don't need to.
They get one wall goes up, he dips in, lets his teammate draw aggro, comes back out, shotgun for elimination.
Strategy at that point is just mouse one. And that's it. You just click, and then you're done.
There you go.
Vabbè, hanno killato uno senza materiale, non è che hanno fatto
Are you
gran
enjoying the
cosa.
Kingpin format? Hit us with the hashtag Summer Skirmish. What do you think of the action so far? We still have a bunch of games coming your way. Send us your favorite clips so we can watch them together and talk about Lupo's beautiful, beautiful face.
Do it. Do it.
What do you think,
do it.
man?
Okay. If you don't do it, if you don't clip it,
Oh yeah.
then nothing will happen except I'll be sad. Zeke will cry for me, all right? And I'll sing an opera in Spanish. I don't know Spanish,
In
but I'll do it.
Spanish? Dude, I'd be impressed.
Very
I know
emotional.
Spanish.
Okay, don't make me do it. I'll do it. All right. Or maybe something worse. Maybe I'll make Zeke do pon pon. Okay. No, I won't. I won't do that. I won't put you through that. I like you way more than that. Don't worry.
You know what I'm going to put you through and everyone else at home is a break, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a short break. We know. Go find a snack. Go find something to drink. We'll be back after this. Don't go anywhere.
Me personally, I'm a fan of water and maybe some saltine crackers, or if you have some fruit around, strawberries. What do you think, Zeke?
You know, I'm actually pretty hungry myself. Yeah.
Go get a snack. I'll take care of things.
Okay, all right. I'll be right back.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's just look 4 minutes and 54 seconds. 53. Oh, that's a really cool looking boat. I wonder what kind of mileage that thing gets. See, and let's look at chat. Look, 10, 7, 6, 6, 5, 5, 5, and 4. That's not how you count down from 10. We skip some numbers in there. I just checked. I'm pulling up on my phone. That toast disguise still is not really working for me. But Vivid's shot is really good. I feel like he's the kind of guy that would box me in and put a trap down and I'd just get knocked out. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. 4 minutes and 20 seconds. Look, more clips. Chat. Put some emotes in chat. Choose your favorite emote. And if it's not PogChamp, you're banned.
Non ho fatto nulla di che.
Do it. Did you know that if you go to the settings page, you can change the capitalization of your Twitch handle? You can just do random capital letters and lowercase. Did you know that? More PogChamps. You got 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Just so you know, they're just letting me go. I just do whatever I want right now. Twitch rivals. Dr. Lupo here. Cloak and Ninja. Trying to click on some heads. The colors in these buildings are red and gray. They're still running around. Someone's talking. Dr. Lupo here. See the third get knocked out. See, go back to Dusty. It's your home. You don't have to be embarrassed.
Ultimamente sono un po' noiosi se skirmish, eh?
Dusty right now is kind of crazy. These shots. Oh man.
Abbastanza
Left
noioso.
click and win. Watch, here he comes. Boop. Boop, boop. The sound of Tim getting knocked down. 3 minutes. I haven't stopped yet. At some point, they're going to cut the mic off. Probably when I tell them to, but I haven't done that yet. Why is "Let's Go" such a repeated comment by gamers? I have no idea. I've never understood that. Where are we going, and why are we going there? Why do we want to go so badly? Why can't we just hang out? Yes, yes, shoot the guy, win the game. You don't have to yell about it, right? Just calm down. might be the first time that Tim has clutched something successful.
No, lo skirmish così, con questo nuovo sistema, è noioso vedere, raga.
2 minutes and 30 seconds. Femsteph clicked on that guy a bunch of times. It was really cool. Now she's smacking a tree. Mad at trees. Has something against trees. That was Mav. I know her. She's cool too. Pineapples is not spelled with a Q, by the way. I met him in Vegas. Super nice guy. Really good at video games. Shotgun from a burger man might be one of my biggest nightmares.
Cos'è sta roba?
That guy's name starts with 1 letter and then 5 letters.
Cos'è sta roba?
Counting is important. I still think.
Cosa cazzo è sta roba? Ma che diavolo sto vedendo? Torneo di schiaffi. Non so se mi danno copyright per vedere sta cosa. Ma che diavolo? Ma che diavolo sono ste robe, raga? Cioè, poi ragazzi, guardate sta qua, guardate che culo che ha. E magari si crede buona, tutto sto culo è lardo. Sul lardo. Magari poi va a fare pure la spaccona che c'ha il culo grosso. Questa l'ammazza. Cazzo, mi ha chiuso il telefono. What? Questa qua gli ha spaccato la schiena. Ma come cazzo è possibile, raga? È diventato una C, oh. Ora una U. No, al contrario. Minchia, un ponte, oh. Minchia, l'ha distrutta. Porca troia, che male. Porca troia.
You subscribe for chat.
Boh, comunque, raga,
They're heading down
io sono stanco, non mi vado a dormire.
fatal. Maybe no, they're going to the trees.
Così domani mi sveglio prima
There was fire.
e facciamo una bella giornata di live domani.
Maybe those trees just have a very strong negative energy. They're drawing combatants to them, saying, "No, it's totally fine." No,
Ci vediamo domani, raga.
we just got tricked. Maybe?
Buenas
No,
noches.
not sure. Maybe they have no idea where they're going.